PunchPod in stereo. Every week, PunchPod brings you live stand-up comedy from Seattle. And now, episode 44.
I have a notebook here, but it's just a drawing of a dick, so I don't think it's going to help me with this. Just inspiration, I think. I'm not going to be a dick, but you know.
So guys, the other big change that's happened in my life is I recently broke up with my girlfriend, which is good, because I no longer walk down the street going over arguments I'm about to have. But I now get to play my new favorite game, Don't Cry Here. Today it's a bank, tomorrow who knows?
Anyone that doesn't think that homosexuality is natural has clearly never been to an off-leash dog park. Have you been? Have you been to a dog park lately? It's like a San Francisco bathhouse orgy at all times at the dog park. Just dogs humping in every possible combination all around you, without regard to gender, just going at it, man. And they don't get STDs. What are they gonna get? Kennel cough? Who gives a fuck? So they just, yeah, let's do this. I'm there, there's like a spaniel banging a shih tzu, and then like a matching spaniel comes around to the front. They're doing like a Chinese finger trap thing on the poor little bastard. Got like 3 pugs over here just watching, licking themselves. Yeah, every alternative sexuality represented at the dog park. That's my new theory. Got a Great Dane with a leather muzzle on tied to a post. That's the gimp, guys. That's the gimp. I shouldn't have to tell you this. Got another dog pissing on another dog rolling in shit. It's all there. Every possible kink is represented at the dog park. And that's fine. I'm okay with that. They're just doing what comes natural, right? But if you accept that that's natural, you also must accept that homophobia is natural, don't you? Because what happens at the dog park when the dogs start humping? Immediately, every human being in the dog park is just, oh my God, stop it! Kicking them, throwing them, tearing them apart, turning the hose on them and shit. Anything to break up the gay dog fucking. It's creepy. Like other day, obviously gay dude broke up the dogs. He's like, Jonathan, Jordan, because that's what he named his dogs. I was like, dude, fucking hypocrite, man. Yeah, why don't you let those dogs love the way you want to love, huh? Is that so hard for you to understand? And he said, well, it's not about love, it's about aggression. So I grabbed him by the back of the neck. I was like, quit your squirming. He's like, oh, what's your name? So I proved my point. I spend way too much time at the dog park. I realize it. I have my own dog, by the way. I do have my own. I'm not just there to watch the orgy. I bring my dog. We go there. She plays, and I watch. So I'm kind of part of the whole system now, you see.
Some guys aren't so bad. You might have seen there's a guy downtown I would run into a lot who had jokes. He had all these original jokes memorized, and he would go out and tell them on the weekends, and I'm sure he'd make enough money to get a little crack. He's getting a little food in his stomach. He's doing okay. Myself, on the other hand, I write original material, come out and perform it 6 to 7 nights a week for no money. I dare you guys to find a more humbling human experience than a crackhead doing the same thing you're doing in a way that's simultaneously more profitable and somehow less depressing. I come into the back room of a Thai bar and talk about my dick a lot, guys. Something is wrong with that.
This next impression is called German Justin Bieber. Und I was like, Fräulein, 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 oh, Fräulein, 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 oh, Fräulein, 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 oh, that you'd always be mine!
The other day I was at this sub shop
And on the sign they said 0 milligrams of sodium. But I'm like so used to reading like text messages, I read it as OMG sodium. The worst part is I couldn't believe it either. Fucking sodium WTF. Fucking hashtag high blood pressure. I want to combine a suicide hotline and a sex hotline. Hey baby, what are you wearing? A noose? Oh, I'll take it off.
Let's talk about girls. I have this fear of being in a serious relationship. It's that she'll ask me to shit on her chest. That's not the fear. I would totally do that. The fear is that I know that I can't poop without peeing also. As a gentleman, I'm obligated to provide a positive chest shitting experience. And I'm not confident in my ability to do that. I just want to be a good boyfriend. Like this weird scene keeps playing out in my head where she's like, oh my God, is that piss? That's so gross. Get out of my car right now.
Punchpaw is recorded live at Punchline Fridays and Tuesdays in Seattle. Tonight's episode starred Tom Bridgman, Paul Barak, Brett Hamill, Sean Murphy, Nick Sahoya, Jake Nally, and Eric Lundquist. This has been Punchpod. Find more at www.punchlinefridays.com. And thanks for listening. I'm your announcer, Wanda Swallow.